Hi, this is Brad Linder with mobiputing, and I'm taking a quick look at the Amazon Kindle app, which has been recently redesigned to take advantage of Android Honeycomb tablets. You can see that you've got a couple of choices here in terms of how to sort. You can go with the typical list view for your books here, but that's kind of a waste of space, it feels like. Or you can go with a new grid view, which makes the interface look a little bit more attractive. You can sort through all your items, including items that are stored online and the ones that are downloaded to your device. And then, of course, you can actually read items. Before we get to that, let's take a quick look, though, at some of the other things. You have your sort options. You can sync, you can change your settings, and so forth. So we can sort by most recent, sort by title, and so forth. And if we go into settings, not too much here. You can choose whether to use the volume buttons to control your reading. The Kindle store is really nice here. It's sort of been optimized for, again, for the larger display. It's got a very web style view, I guess, but like desktop web browser as opposed to mobile web browser. So you can sort by, you can tell that I've looked up some gardening books recently, and it's got some gardening recommendations for me. But then it's also got the top 100 paid and top 100 free books. It's got newspapers, books, magazines, etc. Oops, that's not quite what I meant to do. So I think you have to get used to using the back and forth buttons here at the top of the screen as opposed to just the ones down here. So if we went to, say, Kindle Singles for the new short books that tend to be about $1 or $2 or $3, and go back that way. And you can also view the full Amazon site. So that's the experience of browsing. Let's take a quick look, though, see what downloading is like. Let's look at the top free books again. And let's grab Seth Godin's book here. So it's completing the purchase. Doesn't have to dump you out to a web browser, just the whole thing in-app. It says it's downloading right now. And now we can read it. Now, one thing that's a little bit annoying here is there's no way to do a sort of a two-column view. So you have these wide margins when you're holding it in landscape mode, which is really one of the most comfortable ways to hold a widescreen tablet like this. You can change the fonts, but you can't really do a two-column mode. So we can make the fonts smaller, fit more on the page. We can make the fonts very large. And we can also adjust the brightness and the back color. So we can go to sepia, or black background with white text, which is good for reading at night. And from here, you can go to the Kindle store, you can go to different pages, sync to the furthest page read. You can synchronize your progress in any book that you're reading here with other versions of the Kindle app for desktop, for the dedicated Kindle reader, for your smartphone, etc. And you can even share your progress over various sharing applications. So in this case, I have Gmail, Google Reader, WordPress, etc. Now the buttons down here at the bottom sort of disappear when you're reading a book. So you don't see any back, home, forward, etc. But you just tap and there they are. So we can exit and navigate. But overall, I can't help but feel that the feels like it should have pinch to zoom, but it doesn't. But so let's go ahead and change the text here. I feel like it works much better, or at least the text looks like it makes more sense if you do it in portrait mode. But again, it's sort of awkward to hold a tablet that weighs, I believe, around 1.6, 1.7 pounds in one hand. You can hold it in two hands and read like this, but it would be nice to have a two-pane mode for reading this way. But overall, nice improvement. Amazon Kindle app for Google Android 3.0 Honeycomb tablets. This is Brad Linder with mobiputing.